Hello, Landon and class. For my sports management current event, I am doing the Jameis Winston rape case, how it recently got brought up again, and basically everything about it. And I did a PowerPoint on it, and yeah. So the timeline of the case. On December 7th, the woman who will be named at the end of the PowerPoint, she was offered alcohol at a bar by an unknown person at the time. She claimed to have been assaulted at her apartment later that night, and as police investigated further, Jameis Winston was the number one suspect. On January 15th, they interviewed Jameis, and everything. He denied everything to the interviewers, and the police later asked to have an interview with him, like aside from the court, but he denied to even speak with the police. And on November 20th, the girl's family released a statement saying that Jameis was the main subject. And then later on November 20th, Jameis gave a DNA swab for investigation to the investigators. And then on November 21st, they figured out that Jameis's DNA matched a sample from the female's underwear, and the family later reiterated that the girl was raped. And the case was closed on December 5th, and the girl by the name of Megs, that's the female in this case name, said that Winston did not have to face prosecution for sexual assault. And then the case was closed on December 5th, and then recently last week the case was reopened to go to trial again. Who is involved in this case? Obviously the main person, Jameis Winston, quarterback of Florida State, Heisman winner last year. The complainant, which is Megs, which is the female and her family, and then obviously both their lawyers who are involved in this case. The Megs attended Florida State in 2012, but then left in 2013, obviously because of this scandal. And the procedure is the Tuesday before the Georgia Tech game, so last Tuesday, because the Georgia Tech game is today. And how does this relate to sports management? As said by Kristen Melton, which is a based attorney, she says, quote, "The standards for finding there's a student conduct code violation are a lot less than the standards of proceeding forward with a criminal case." Basically, that means while they're trying to convict a student athlete of something, it is a lot different than convicting a criminal of a felony or something else that they did. And another way this relates to sports management is because this case had to go to court, and obviously it's the job of some individuals to get a hearing on the case and figure out the punishments, if any, on the Heisman quarterback Jameis Winston. And this could put his draft stock, if he is found guilty of these cases, in serious jeopardy. And the questions are, what action should the committee take if Jameis is found guilty of these charges? And if Jameis is found guilty, would you strip him of his Heisman that he won in 2013? And if you were a GM in the NFL, would you draft a QB with this on their record? And sources. Let's go through it one more time. And yeah, thank you.